Yeah. Don't call me no more.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, don't call me no more. We ain't, nah, fuck you.
Because I remember you called me and was like, girl, you won't believe this. And I think it was like about gas or something.
Yeah, it was gas.
It was horrible. I was like, how? She was like, girl, I literally fell out where we're not even supposed to looking like, oh.
Yeah, it didn't even say shit. Nigga, I know you saw the signs that said Ohio, Cleveland, and you just kept driving past. Like, man, God.
That guy was an idiot.
I feel like I'm the worst on road trips just because it's like, man, I fall asleep so easily on a fucking road trip. It be so hard. It is so hard.
Let me tell you,
it's hard. I need to talk. Like,
if you can keep it literally, it does. We were going to Cincinnati once. He was so pumped to prove his point that he was going to drive to Cincinnati. This Negro drove maybe 45 minutes, and it was over an hour. It was not an hour. It was not an hour. Nigga, we just been on. You just got on the road.
I cannot explain what it is, but it's something about when you like hit when you on the freeway for so long. It's like the roads just like.
They do melt together and it becomes like and I get it, but I'm the type where I say, well, let's talk or let's like watch a movie. Let's
get some talk. Like,
he has to talk.
Like if I'm not talking,
as soon as the conversation stops, how did you do that? How did you do that? It was too. I took a breath.
I literally was just catching a break in between words.
I was vibing to the song for a second, and he's done that. And it's crazy because like. With us having to drive back and forth to Alabama right now for Kier, it sucks because he is just.
Listen, I gotta take those questionable pills, energy pills from the gas station. I gotta take those.
It still don't work. I drove. We had left his. You guys know he's a Mason. And he had to leave his Mason meeting. It was 10:00 at night. We had to be at Alabama A&M at 8:30 for her mini orientation. I drove, mind you, I worked that day, so I got no sleep. So I drove majority of the way. I think it was maybe, 2, 3 in the morning? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I gotta go to sleep. I felt my eyes just like dazing. He's like, all right, cool. I've been asleep. I got it. That lasted for a half an hour. And then he's like, oh man, I'm over here falling asleep. A half an hour.
I don't know what it is. I can't. It's like... I don't know, man.
He needs to get no dose. Yes, we need to find no dose.
One of those like rocking things, you know, like it's like that. That's what it feels like. It's like I just as soon as I
can say that motion of the car. It's like I don't know. It's something about it. So I do understand what you're saying, but I can't ride with you. I need to talk.
If we talking, then I'm good. It's like if we talking, I can keep the conversation and we good.
But once that conversation stops,
it's over.
Because I didn't took so many road trips in my life as a kid. Like we was driving so much everywhere that it's like that's normally what I'm used to. Is as soon as I hit the road, the freeway. I'm going to sleep. Like, and then I wake up and we almost there.
Yes.
Like, what's funny? I said snacks when y'all go on road trips. I think about like cold chicken and blueberry Jiffy Mix cornbread.
I ain't heard blueberry Jiffy Mix cornbread in so long. Damn, I want to find that and buy some.
They still make that?
Yeah.
Do they really?
I want to find that.
They got a few different ones, actually.
Okay.
They got apple cinnamon.
Oh, man. I'm about to go to the store and look for that. Man, I did not know that.
Because I remember when that came out, I used to, because, you know, I'm always trying stuff. So I do remember like having that, but I didn't know it was still a thing.
Yeah,
I didn't even
we used to have that on our road trip.
Hey, just remember you said that shit first before
once
you start seeing that shit start popping.
Everybody about to have it.
Yeah. Cold chicken.
Cold chicken.
My mom used to fry the chicken. We used to go to Massachusetts to Ohio all the time. And
that's how I love cold chicken. That
sounds
like a great meal.
Nostalgic memory.
Yes, oh my God. No, I'm big on when I go on road trips. I have to stop at a gas station. I have to, because one, especially like when I was going to Florida, I love when you cross over into like South Carolina, North Carolina, and then that accent comes out, and it's like I want to talk to you because I want to hear your accent, and then I want to see what cool stuff you have
in the gas station.
Gas stations in the South be sweet as fuck.
Oh my God!
I want to go to a Buc-ee's so fucking bad, like. We gotta go down to one in Kentucky. You hip to Buc-ee's?
No, I'm not hip.
Oh, you ain't hip to Buc-ee's?
And I didn't even know that Piggly Wiggly was a real thing until I had went to
Georgia.
Yes, I had went to Georgia with my cousin.
You hip to Buc-ee's, man?
I don't think I actually have seen Buc-ee's. Yeah.
Buc-ee's,
yeah, I'm not hip to Buc-ee's at all. Now, what is Buc-ee's compared to? Like, what would it remind me of?
like a big
Nothing.
speedway,
It's
like,
like
a,
no,
like
like,
3 times.
I don't
better.
even think. I mean,
Speedway
the
got
closest that we have to it here is, like you said, Speedway Sheets.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, this is like the ones that like a Giant Eagle. I mean, the Get Go's that's like attached to Giant Eagle. So like they're
super,
stores.
like a super
one. Like
yeah.
like Buc-ee's is like, man, listen.
I'm telling
people
you,
come from all over for that shit.
I'm definitely not hip. The ones like the few times that I had went to Georgia, the first time I had went there with my cousin. We had went there and we were like, oh my God, this is really a Piggly Wiggly. And we went in there because you hear about it all the time in the movies and stuff. And I was like, this is a real thing. We went in there and we went like walking around and it was like super dope. It honestly was. It was super dope. And I'm like, I'm in a Piggly Wiggly.
I love doing stuff like that. Like, I'll admit, I'm the person when you go out of town with me, especially if it's somewhere I've never been before. I want to go to their Walmart. I want to see what's in y'all Walmart.
Is this a gas station?
Yeah.
Is that bacon?
Yeah. Come on, so I can finish it.
All right, sorry.
Brisket?
But sorry.
Yeah, I'm definitely that person.
I just had to shake.
I'm that person that I got to see a Walmart. Like when I went to Cancun, that was the only place we went outside of the resort. We took a lift to the Walmart because I just want to know what your Walmart looked like. It was full of soccer balls.
Wait,
it was full of soccer balls. You ain't missing nothing. They had like aisles and aisles of soccer balls, the ATVs and all that stuff. That was it.
You know what I wish we had got to? Did we go there?
Where?
You know they have Tops in Buffalo.
Like the old school Tops?
Tops, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought that they all went out of business.
Some probably still here.
Yeah.
Really? Probably in
Ohio.
Southern Ohio, yeah.
Huh.
I could have sworn that they all went out of business, but I guess obviously not.
Listen, I got so super
That's like my
hyped. I had to
childhood
get
right
one of those, the tote bags, because I was like,
Yeah.
the people were so weirded out by how excited I was. Hey man, I ain't seen the Tops in like damn 10 years.
Yes.
Hey man, give me one of these totes.
I feel like I was still in middle school when Tops finally like closed down for good on the west side. Like
I remember last one that was here. I remember we had an event in that parking lot because it was where that Foreman Mills is on Superior.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last Tops. And I remember because I remember being out there the very next day. Somehow,
I want to go on
somehow,
record for saying that Foreman Mill is trash.
Yes,
oh, yeah,
but we get on that
That's
another day. It's another conversation.
Yeah.
I do have to wrap it up. I know the young lady is going to be coming in here soon. How easily we got off topic, y'all. It was actually a great conversation, though.
It was.
Definitely want you guys to tap in on any of our pages. Tell us what's too far for you. Too far intimacy, too far in a relationship, too far in marriage, dating. I want to know what you guys' opinion of what is too far. Of course, I want to thank you for another awesome segment of great gossip.
Yes.
I did
I was
it.
talking about celebrity crushing earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's too far.
What?
Is it
Really?
Celebrity crushes is too far?
You don't like
Don't
it?
tell me.
See, he
We
should
got
have been here earlier.
yeah, you should have been here earlier. We got to talk about that offline.
Okay, because
I know she's gonna be.
Because that's like telling somebody, hey, I'm fucking this motherfucker and everybody who look like him.
I feel it.
I see that.
I respect it.
Of course, coming through with Q with amazing wine.
Yes.
Again, another amazing Mark's find. You guys check it out. It is.
I feel like it was $10.99. Don't quote me,
You
but
feel like it was
each for you guys over there. If you can see it. Another great find. It's amazing, especially coming from someone like me that's not a huge wine
it's really good
person. It's really good. Gave you the little fancy like pinky up.
Yes.
I want to put on a nice.
I'm going to really put in effort to find the port that I really want to introduce everybody to, and I'm gonna have like a whole little, like pairing with it and everything.
Yes.
So my next show should be, look more prepared. I should be more prepared.
Next week we are having a great conversation. Possibly could get intense. My amazing cousin is coming on. And I want to touch on some topics with him about the gay community, how dating, relationships, and things like that are with him. So I'm excited for him to be the guest next week. I think it'll be a great eye-opener for people that might not know certain things and have questions and be able to interact with him. So definitely tune in next week, 11 to 1, the Intimacy Lounge. You know my favorite saying, like, share, comment. Don't forget you can subscribe now on TikTok. Please remember, it's $2.99, $5.99, $10.99. You get all those great packages. Remember to subscribe. I now have a link tree. Ooh, Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I know, right? I'm getting fancy. So remember that you can also hit the link tree and it will connect you to No Static Radio and all of our social medias. Thank you guys for tuning in. I did hate that I missed you guys last week at the Autorama. The girl was down, but you know what? I'm going to talk about that offline on TikTok.
Okay.
So definitely tune in next week. I love you guys. Thank you, Skip. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Skip.
Welcome back.
And I want to say you have a really awesome bucket hat. I didn't realize that was Bart until mid show. I was like, oh my God, that's Bart Simpson. Yeah, so it's really dope. I really like that.
I told him I was like, it's a very cool type hat to wear. Look like he's a man. All right, you guys. Remember my favorite saying always is come, sit, sip, and get a little intimate with us. I will see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Yeah, I had to stop recording.
Mine kept going in and out. I don't know how to shit.
Yeah, I had.
Oh, you gotta get the iPad. Why just
I'm out of town.